Good morning everybody, and welcome back to the channel, Living La Dolce Vita, on this fine, sunny and warm, was it Friday the 22nd I believe, of August. And if you're new to the channel, as always, please subscribe, it's all free. And, and as always, a big thank you to all my subscribers so far. Right, plan for the day. So before I reveal my plan for the day, I thought I'd just give you a quick scan of or update of my back garden. This is where I keep all my herbs. So I'm very pleased to say that my bay tree or bush or whatever you want to call it seems to be thriving. So I put about, how many did I put in here? Five or more cuttings in. In here, and only one out of the 5 has survived, bizarrely. Anyway, one is better than none. So come this autumn, I'll be digging him out. What shall I do with him? I may just put him in a big pot. Yeah, but I don't want to leave it in there because it gets into a really big bush. Yeah, but that'll be in the autumn. Okay, so obviously got some weeds coming up here, which I missed the other day. And as we've got this lovely, there's another one there. How did I miss that one? And that one. I thought I went through with this with a fine tooth comb, but I didn't, obviously. No idea what this is. It's not a herb as far as I know. And then I just plonk them there to dry out. When they dry, just chuck them in there, excuse me, chuck them in there to finish off rotting down. So, plan for today is to dig up these potatoes. Now then, as you can see, they're still fairly green, and what are we now? As it say, 22nd of August, and they're showing no signs of dying back, which I find quite interesting, or amazing really, because they went in with all the rest of the potatoes that I planted at the same time, that is. So yeah. Anyway, I want to start clearing the ground, ready for, well, whenever and whatever. So this is my Jerusalem artichoke. Now, as you can see, I've trimmed it down because the book says to trim off the flowers or take the flowers out, and as they were about 8 foot up in the air, there's no way I could reach them, and the other book says to trim them down to about 5 feet, unless you want to use it as a hedge. Anyway, so that's about 5 feet. Well, actually it's more than 5 feet, but it's my head height, which I'm 5'10", something like that. Yeah, so I'll put a few more lettuce in. Hopefully they'll come to something. So these are starting to go to seed now, but we're still picking the leaves off. And I know as they get older, the leaves get a little bit better, but to be honest with you, it's not that unbearable, and I don't mind it. Let's see, I've had a bit of a clean through. Some parsnips coming up. These, I didn't sow them. Well, I did sow some. I just threw seed in the ground and not thinking it would come. But they have come. So, there we are. And these 2 sticks here, one of my second early potatoes has sprouted. Why, I don't know. So I've planted him in there and see what we get around about Christmas time, see if anything comes of it. Okay, so just going to get it set up and ready to dig these potatoes up. Oh, and of course there's this bed here. This is parsley. What's that there, little snail? Parsley. I call these Welsh onions, chives, and a curry plant. This is very nice. Get a couple of sprigs of this, put them in with your peas, if you're doing like some sort of curry with peas or whatever. And of course my asparagus, getting ready for next year. So what I may do, let's go with the sun behind me. So what I may do next year, in autumn, I'm going to take a chance and dig it up, transfer it over there, because I may at some point take this up and redo all the garden. Anyway, we'll see. Okay, right, let's get set up and then I'll see you in a bit. Bye for now. Okay, so that's the tops taken off. I didn't film myself weeding it as well, so that's just cleared away now. Right, so it's just a case of digging up and see what we got. Obviously I've put a trench here, put rubbish in there, good. Anyway, minute. Oh. Yeah, right. I think that's what they call potato scab. Where this rubbish comes from. So I'm going to put the rest on time lapse now, so it goes quicker for me and for you. See you in a bit. Bye for now. Ooh. There we are, everybody. That's that done. Puffed now. Anyway, so that was 2 sort of smallish rows, and I think there was 3 plants in each row, something like that. And I thought they were mains, you know, the red Desiree variety, but they weren't, obviously. So this is what I've pulled out. Unfortunately, I've managed to skewer a couple with a fork. So now what I'm going to, these little ones here, I'm going to pull out, see how many I've got, give them a good wash, and then I'll have them for lunch, I think, today. Just boil them up, they won't take long to cook. Right, so obviously cleaned out some material as well. So at some point I must have dug a trench here and buried what looks like the cuttings off my blackberry bush. So I think really lesson learned not to put that in. Well, yeah, you can put it in a trench, but as you can see now, it's well over a year and it's still not rotted away. So what I may do is next time collect it, or well, I either put it in the bin or I can burn it on my barbecue. See, once it's dried out, it'll burn quickly. Right, so that's nicely level off now, ready for whatever's to go in next. Now then, I'm thinking I want to do a trench there somewhere. Maybe, I mean, not in so much of a rush at the moment. So once these are out, these Jerusalem artichokes, I shall probably dig a trench there. Yeah, I think that's a good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can grow some little row of French beans, because frankly, you'd be amazed, a row like that is more than enough for my needs, well, and my son's needs, and I'll probably have some left over for freezing as well. And so the point is, I think I may plant some green manure in here, just to give it a bit of feed. Yeah, right. So there we have it, folks. Another jobbed, as they say. Right, I think it's going on long enough. Got a bit of editing to do on this, of course. So I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.